StiltzkinKupo84 coming to you from Cat and Spam Gamer TV. We're going up the church steeple and we're going to go to the play. Come on, get over here. You're afraid of heights, aren't you? Yeah, well, I am afraid of heights in real life, so I definitely feel you, kid. Come on already, you gotta get out of here. Hey man, we're scared. We're scared of heights. I don't know what you're doing, you daredevil rat boy. But, it won't fall. It won't fall. It did fall. That was falling. No point in worrying it now, right? Daredevil rat boy. Okay, let's see. So, there's a bunch of points in here where there's like extra loot that you could find. I don't even know your name. Everybody knows this guy's name. Oh, crap. I'm gonna delete. Okay. Cartoon done. Okay. Your name is Vivi, huh? Kind of funny name. My name's Puck. Pleased to meet you. Remember that name. Remember that name. Puck is a very important name. But yeah, like I was saying, anybody who's played Final Fantasy once, Final Fantasy 9 once, will know the name Vivi. Possibly one of the most heartwarming characters to have ever graced the Final Fantasy screen. I don't know one person that can say anything bad about Vivi. I've never come across it. Vivi is just a sweet little innocent boy that everybody automatically loves. And he's incredibly good at what he does mechanically in the game. So, I mean, it's hard to knock the dude. A lot of people will say that Vivi is their favorite Final Fantasy character in Final Fantasy 9. And, you know, it's a common thing. I can't say as Vivi is my absolute favorite character in this game, but narratively he's one of the strongest, I would say. We finally made it. Yeah, we're breaking into a play by a rooftop. After this wall, we'll be inside the castle. Come on, let's go. Leave it to a rat boy to find his way inside of anything. CGI is great in this game. I mean, it's always been great since Final Fantasy VII. The CGI has been over and above what the gameplay has been in the series. I view Final Fantasy IX's in-game graphics as sort of the benchmark for... here's the queen! So, remember how the princess was the most beautiful princess in the whole history of the kingdom? Probably because those people have always been in power. And the knight knows it too. So whatever Queen's brain is, it's hard to imagine she's the biological mother of Princess Gunk. I think she sort of looks like a, there's a monster who assumes the form of a person, Lamia. I think she sort of looks like, then again, there's a Lamia monster in this game that looks different from Brain, so who knows really what Brain is, biologically speaking, but, anyhow. This is a play sequence, and I knew what was going on here the very first time. I had been in high school drama. I'd been in choir, so I had been on stage performances before, and this was like all very cool to me and familiar. And my buddy John said this is the worst segment that he's ever been through, and I don't know. That was his thing at the time. I don't know if he's gained an appreciation for this ever since, but a lot of people don't like this game and they check out because of this theater scene. Myself, I was more firmly rooted because of it. So, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. Our heroine, Princess Cornelia, is torn from her lover Marcus. She attempts to flee the castle only to be captured by her father, King Leo. Baku, the troop master of the Thieves Guild, Tantalus, is going to be playing part of King Leo today. He's who we see before us. Our story begins, Marcus, having heard of this, crosses swords with the king. And now, your royal majesty, Queen Brain, your highness, Princess Garnet, noble ladies and lords, and our rooftop viewers, Tantalus proudly presents I Want to Be Your Canary. Only it seems that they're presenting only a part of I Want to Be Your Canary. They're like doing one act. They're starting in the middle of what I would guess is a much longer narrative in a book or something. Oh, thou hast lost even thy love. Fortune hath escaped thee. For what end shalt thou live? We did A Midsummer Night's Dream, Shakespeare, in drama class, and so all of this type of dialogue is, you know, I'm used to that. We shall back thee, kinsman. Pray, sheathe thy sword. Nay, kinsman, for I too have lost a brother to the stream. What ho! How darest thou bear my sword in me? He cried. It was awesome. You know, whether you get down with drama club stuff or not, if you're a drama club nerd or whatever, it's certainly a very creative way to start a game. Most video games, you have to admit, are not started in this way. So you can pick attack or sound effects, or stage effects, I guess it would be, stage effects. And stage effects look like that, pretty much. No matter who's doing this casting, stage effects will look like big pyrotechnic things. They don't do any damage, so it's like as if they're doing sort of combat just for, you know, just for the fans watching the play. And you can't steal in this battle, otherwise I would have been stealing constantly. I generally will sit in a battle and steal until the enemy has no items left. And it's not really true of like random encounter battles, but certainly every boss battle in the game, I will just steal from until I get all the things. And some battles have a time limit on them, and so it's very hard to steal all the things before the time limit naturally resolves. And so you'll see me saving and quitting and getting really mad and restarting, and oh geez, Beatrix battles are going to be a lot of fun. If you don't get the irony in that statement, you'll get it later. Thou hast not seen the last of me, Marcus. Come back. Right away, Blanche. Oh, consider the reason I want to backstab you. This is a very, a move of convenience. Blank's taken easily out. His character is sort of taking the low road in order to maybe get some convenience. So here's a sword fight, and this, if you do this perfectly, you get an item that's really good. You have to make 100% of the nobles happy. I'm not really going to do that. There's plenty of online guides that you can access that show you that kind of thing. I'm just going to do my best to get all of the button presses right, and even that may not be fast enough to please 100% of the nobles, but I'm doing it as fast as I can, at least just trying not to press any of the wrong buttons. I'm actually really happy right now because this is probably one of the best run-throughs of this fight that I've ever had, and I haven't had any incorrect button presses so far, so, I mean, who knows, this might be my best run-through yet in the history of me playing this game ever since I've been playing it on PlayStation. But I mean, practice makes perfect, so it just may be the sheer amount of times that I've done this already. Come back here, we shall finish this later. Oh, 87 were impressed. Wow, so that's a pretty good number. I mean, I'm not going to keep going for 100. Queen Brain was quite impressed. No, I'm not going to perform it again. They shower me with 793 gil. So, I mean, yeah, you can go back to that scene and you can keep doing the sword fight faster and faster with no wrong buttons pressed, and you'll get 100% of the nobles interested in Queen Brain will be very impressed, and you'll get like a special thing or something. I believe it's a moonstone. So here we are. We ran off from the stage, and now we beat the crap out of some guards in a storage room area, I guess. Yeah, but this helmet kind of smells. What are you talking about? My helmet totally reeks. Armor's way too big. My back's real itchy. Oh no. Boots are wet. My gloves are all slimy. Cookie crumbs. Okay, I get it. I get the picture. You still have the package, right? Don't worry, I won't screw up. So this cockroach, this oglop, is pivotal to our plans. Alright, first I'll go pour some sleep potion into Princess Garnet's teacup, so we can abduct her. We've got a special something for the lovely queen. You're sleeping so soundly. Let's see. According to Recon, the royal seats should be right above these stairs. Oh, the scene where Marcus sneaks into Cornelia's chamber is about to start. Let's get this over with before the finale, okay? If you go the wrong way, look out, someone's coming. Wow. Alexandrian soldiers, huh? Women's lib. In action. You too can be... Oh, he won't let us go back. Oh, he will, yeah. Okay, so let's see if there's anything in here. Money. Okay, so there's nothing in there. Just two guys groaning for their lives. Alright, let's see. Ooh. She sure is dressed funny. Could you please let me pass? No, let's examine her face. Is there something on my face? I just thought maybe you were the one I've been waiting for all this time. Ladies man. You waiting for me? Yeah, I've dreamt of meeting you here ever since I was born. No, of course not. And I shall take my leave of you. Just a sec. Haven't we met before? Maybe you're right, I'd never let someone as pretty as you get away. Say, you wouldn't, hey, what's going on? Oh, thanks, wingman. You let the girl go. That was Princess Garnet. Yeah, dummy, come on. We're in trouble, trouble we are in. These guys are mirror images of each other. And it's really weird to find out later in the game why that is. No spoilers. Right way that is not. I know it is not the right way. Really, do you? I really do. Wonder sometimes I do. Now is not the time to wonder. So, they look, you know, completely funny at this point, and, you know, they're just incompetent, basically. But they're incompetent for quite a very good reason. And you don't see the evil nature of them right off the bat. But it's there, just waiting. Captain of the Knights of Pluto. Her Majesty is busy, come back later. Is it an emergency? A veritable emergency of terrible urgency. Curse that Beatrix, always trying to one-up me. Well, bro, she's got her ladies patrolling the streets. I mean, you can speculate on what has happened politically in order to make this a completely matriarchal society. There's definitely a door left open from the past. Queen Brain had a husband at one point, and Garnet loved her father. But we don't know, as to the narrative of the story, whether Alexandria was watched by an all-female guard during the life of the king or not. So, we can't really say. Princess Garnet was run off the royal pendant. Well, Valdo, what could she be thinking? Your Majesty. Notice that she doesn't know the name of one of her most trusted underlings, the bodyguard of her beloved daughter. And she's only upset when she finds out that her beloved daughter, air quotes, has run off with a royal pendant. Yes, Your Majesty. Go find Garnet. Once, Your Majesty. So I guess I'm sort of spoiling something in that Queen Brain is not the altruistic, loving mother, and definitely not the biological mother. But I don't feel like it's a huge spoiler at this point, because yeah, we'll know by the end of disc 1, even before the end of disc 1, what's going on. So he is trying to gather his Knights of Pluto here. Captain Steiner. What are you talking about? There's only 2 of you. Where are the other 6? Oh, right, because you're a much more fearsome military force when there's 8 of you instead of 2 of you. Useless good for nothing. I bring orders from the Queen. Well, I guess if you count Steiner, there would be 9 of them. So let's see. So I guess they really did. Oh, really? You always have the latest news. Oh, I told you to look for the princess. What are you doing here? So the one guy, he's got all the news. And it's like a small mini game that we're in right now, actually, where we're getting to know our men intimately, their hobbies and their objectives and goals in life. It's not really apparent right from the get-go, but let's see. We're yelling at them to go look for. Weimar got together with Barbara at the pub. Why do I have to hear this? You nitwits, go search for the princess. But yeah, this is going to be the next sort of little mini game that we have. Mognet. So he doesn't have anything else for us, but it's always a solid option to do the Mognet every time you go to a save Moogle. Because you never know when they'll have a note for somebody. And there's parts of the game where they don't have a note. They don't have a note for you when you first get to a location, but then a cinematic scene happens. And then after that cinematic scene, the game assumes that you just go to the next location. But there might be a letter that a Moogle has in that location. So, you know, you might want to stick around before you just go traipsing off to the next place. I see the Knights of Pooter are as hopeless as ever. Captain Steiner guarding the Queen's chamber is Squad Beatrix's duty. So, members of Squad Beatrix are charged with protecting Her Majesty. So at this point in the game, they expect you to go out and look for your other members, but you can actually come and get this from Queen Brain. Be received with silk shirt. Now, if we had gotten 100% in the sword fight, we would have gotten a moonstone. So, that would have been able to teach our party members, namely Steiner right now, some abilities having to do with the moonstone. Okay, so these are women guards. We're looking for male guards. Let's see, what's this guy? Dishmeister, so many fine dishes. We gotta find. Oh, here's some more Dishmeister, Onionmeister, Eggmeister. Oh, don't leave. Go back. Here's a clue. Now, is this Quina? We don't know. Quina is a character that you can get for part of the journey or for a lot longer of the journey, depending on when you get Quina. It looks like Quina, and we haven't seen any other clue that more closely resemble Quina, So, I mean, it's possible that could be Quina right there. But Ku all sort of look alike, and they dress in different wardrobes, but generally speaking, so here's one of our guys here that we have to, we're gonna have to catch this guy. Now the trick is, he's gonna run out. What we want is for him to run the other way, because he has to go down those steps, and he has to slow down going down the steps. So we have to make it look like we're coming this way. And we have to run to get him. Ah, get him. Ah, you idiot. Okay, so let's see. We're going to scare him off that way. Make him go that way. Ah, we almost caught him. Oh, man. Ah, I almost got it. You see that? I had the exclamation bubble right above the head there. Almost got him. Oh. This is a really fun fight. And I'm not even sure that this is absolutely necessary. But I'm just trying to show you guys every... Ah, there you go. Dojibon through the night. Yes, sir. I'm looking, sir. So he's dutiful. He's trying to pretend that he's looking harder than he's looking, because he's obviously just running around looking busy. He could have found maybe the princess by now, but Malankadime, Pluto Knight 9. So okay, so he is number 9. I guess Steiner would be number 1 then. So hungry. Wimps like you are the reason nobody relies on men in Alexandria. Bite the bullet, you worthless grub. Whatever, Captain, I'm so hungry. So, apparently, Malankadime has no hangry issues. If he was, normally when I get hungry, ooh, try some. Alexandrian cooking is the finest in the world. And now is not the time. So, yeah, I mean, if I was that hungry, I would just start maybe throwing fits, because much like my infant child, I have a very low tolerance for the hungry sensation. Let's see, Laudo. You see, I never wanted to be in the military, I just wanted to write fantasy novels. My man, Laudo is the coolest guy in Steiner's army, I think. Captain, please, let me quit the Knights of Pluto. You can't leave. You just joined us. I'll go find the soldier, the princess soldier. So, so he just joined and he's already wanting to leave and just write fantasy novels. Very cool. Well, this section here is where we'll find an optional boss later. Princess's Royal Tutor, Dr. Cott. Globe of Gaia was presented by the late king in celebration of the birth of Princess Garnet. So there's the globe. Let's see. Now where's that script where I want to be a canary that Princess Garnet explore? So yeah, there's going to be a book on this bookshelf that ends up leading us into a boss encounter. And that'll be fun. That's one of the funner boss fights in the game. It's one of the optional boss fights. It's got an awesome prize. Her Majesty orders some tests about Eidolons. Okay. And the prize that you get from the optional boss fight is something that I try to get as soon as possible in every single game. I haven't seen a princess today. So, I mean, at the quickest point you can possibly get it, I would say to go ahead and go get it. It's kind of inconvenient because you're on a timer in the quickest part of the game where you can get it. I believe there's a second time that you can go back to the area and get the optional boss fight, but it's later in the game, and there's no timer, but again, like, the game has progressed by that point. So it's up to you whether you want to get it with the early timer or, you know, wait later. But if we fail to find the princess before the curtain falls, Her Majesty will be most displeased. And will be a laughing stock of Beatrix and her retinue, like you aren't already. Let's see, there's this guy. Sitting here watching water always brings peace to my soul, man. Care to have a seat, Captain? He's so off, excuse me. Oh, well, so he's... At least when he's alerted of a problem, he doesn't continue being lazy. At least he's beautiful. Nobody has come this way either, sir. So every knight that we've spoken to so far has had a name. This one is a generic knight of Pluto. Remember that. We've got all these generic female knights and Beatrix retinue standing around that we could talk to, and they're not named. So we've been finding all these named knights of Pluto. We found one who is generic. Weimar, Pluto Knight 7. Hey, let's go to Trino, just the two of us. He's the ladies' man. Let me think about it. He's like the Zidane of Steiner's group, I guess you could say. Stop that immediately. Go search for Princess Garnet. Yes, sir, at once, sir. Pluto Knights always ask me out. I don't know what to do anymore. So she's just gonna give in. I guess persistence is key in the Kingdom of Alexandria, huh? Let's see. We'll go this way. Steps. Ryrick. I'm so tired. Oh. Yeah, Captain Steiner, do you climb this tower for exercise too? No, I'm searching for Princess Garnet. The princess at the top of this tower or not? I want to reach the top, but at my age I get so short of breath. So Bryrect is the old grandpa who has to climb the stairs to get his exercise for the day. And this is shaping up to be a fine troop of knights in service to Captain Steiner here. Fatigue rears its ugly head. You've got a fantasy novelist, you've got a gamer's man, you've got a old man who can't climb steps, we've got a dude who just does nothing and deactivates when he's hungry. Okay, now I must persevere. The princess must be found. Steiner's probably the only person sticking to his job at this point. Wait over there. I actually have all my life had thoughts of what if there was a Final Fantasy IX 2 or a Final Fantasy IX prequel, and I really would love to delve deeper into the past of Steiner to figure out how he gets to be this only competent soldier in a group full of incompetent failure soldiers, and how the Kingdom of Alexandria actually loses its patriarchy and just goes full matriarch and switches over to, you know, females running the show. Alright, but you know, that's a thing for another time. Here's the old look how pretty I am. I'll pay attention to the escape route. So I just love the reactions from Steiner. They're just It's just classic comedy. I can definitely relate to being the guy who's high-strung, full of lawful good with duty in his heart, and gets super stressed when things aren't turning out the right way. Where did Princess go? Ooh, well, there she is. She sat on it. This is that Love de Something music troupe that we read about earlier. And this is the first time that I'm realizing that they even have a name. But they are playing a tune from an earlier Final Fantasy. And this is typical of Final Fantasy 9 in general, because it's filled with a lot of throwbacks to other games. And I missed a chance to show you some statues in Alexandria, but we'll visit those later. Hold your horses there. But those, those statues are more throwbacks to other games. What kind of cattle you chasing, darling? You should at least say you're sorry. Oh, this is Ruby. This is the girl who would have come in and yelled at us if we had stalled in that first video and kept picking the wrong decision over and over again. She'd have come with her southern drawl and yelled at us to get moving. Please pardon me, I was in a hurry. See, and here I am fixing to get ready for my big entrance. Come on, Ruby. You need to get her. Yeah, no, she hit you, but we don't care. We want the girl. Come again? Really, Ruby? Really? Come on now. No. Really, no. We're not having this conversation. Get out of the way. You ruined everything. Okay. Well, it looks like you finally made up your mind. Wow, we really had to improvise, but hey, we got her here. We're on the theater ship. Do you work on this theater ship? Ah, so she figured it out, huh? We've no doubt suspected. Truth is that I am actually the person we knew you were all along. Princess Garnet Till Alexandros, heir to the throne of Alexandria. I have a favor I wish to ask of you. I wish to be kidnapped. What? I mean... yeah, well, we're gonna do that to you anyway. Please, they've come for me. Aha, so that's what's going on. Alright, leave them to me. You have my gratitude. Yeah, it's great to be, have your job much easier by being told to capture a princess who wants to be kidnapped. Alright. I shall hereby do my best to kidnap you. Now she doesn't know that this was the plan all along. Don't worry, princess. It's my friend Cinna. Oh, really? I'm sorry, you startled me. Well, with a face like his, I'd be pretty shocked, too. Oh, man, that hurts. I wash that every morning, you know. Oh, poor ugly man. Alright, so we're gonna keep running from Steiner here. Princess! Notice you stopping to call for Princess in all of the places where there were items earlier. Where have you been? Sir, I'm sorry, sir. This is... remember there was a knight that didn't have a name that we ran into? Yeah, it's always good to be prepared. Have an escape hatch. inside. What? Where'd they go? She must be down there. I'll go first, sir. Mr. Generic Knight. When last we saw Blank, he was wearing the Knight outfit. I'm stuck, sir. That's it. He bought it. Blank, con artist you. I love the small details in this game. You're really athletic, princess. I think I'm falling for you. Nothing. I've been training to escape the castle after all. What a waste. If only you weren't a princess. We have no time for idle banning. Come on, let's keep moving. Okay, so here is a secret. We can turn the wheel to the left. See that chest dropped over there to the right? If you reduce the engine's power, you'll crash the ship. Turn the wheel back to the right. Fine, we'll turn it back to the right. Go back in start position. Now we can turn the wheel farther to the right. Hey! If you rev it up too high, you'll ruin the engine. Then we'll go back to left. So we'll go back to start position. Alright, so we've got... what do we do now? Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get those two chests that just dropped when I was playing with the engine. Move down. I guess I thought... oh, well, it's opinion. It's sort of cool, sort of rare. I thought they would maybe be equipment or something, but they're not. Let's get the play over with. Get out of here. I mean, I've been through this game so many times. I guess obviously not enough times to remember what the contents of every hidden prize item is, but I know where they all are, and I've played it so many times I've stopped caring. Next time I've come to your rescue. You needn't worry, Your Highness. Good work. This will be remembered as the Pluto Knight's finest hour. Unfortunately. What? Yeah, we'll get you out of here. You're not one of my knights. You can just leave the princess to us. Poor Steiner. Always getting duped. This will continue. He will be the lawful stupid paladin for a good amount of time. So, what we're going to do is we're going to steal. Because Steiner has some items that we want. And the Brady Games guide, which I have sitting on the table right here next to me, will tell you that Sin is not good for attacking, so just have him steal while the other two attack. Oh, doesn't have anything. So what I was gonna say is just have them all steal until it says doesn't have anything, and then you can just go ahead and have the rest of them attack. But Brady Games guide will say, yeah, you can just have Sin do all the stealing and have the other two attack. But literally, if you don't have everyone stealing for a little while, there's a certain chance that you might not get the rare steal from Steiner. And I never want that to happen. So, here's the attitude. Once you've dealt enough damage. Weird. Oh no, now how is that not a magic technique? Oh hey dog, go out! There'll be a certain part in the story later Just ask yourself, have we not just seen Steiner do a magic technique already? I don't know. Today, now's their chance, come on. Tonight, I shall finally see my daughter Cornelia betrothed to Princess Schneider. So this play has kept going on the whole time we've been doing all this stuff. Then Prince Schneider and his kingdom will be mine. Wahaha. A union of power. Your Majesty, we have caught an intruder. Why, poor Marcus. Hark, lad, no matter how much thou dost treasure Cornelia, no matter how deeply she might believe she doth love thee, never shall I see her marry a peasant such as thee. You have no money, fool. When yon bell strikes 3, under the axe thou shalt be. That's just heinous. I've been pretty poor in my life. It's unforgivable. What now? We cannot go any further. Get on number 2. Okay, Princess Garnet, this way. So we're going to get on some stage lists. And this is going to be awesome role-playing. This is going to be like, whose line is it anyway? Furthermore... Princess Garnet? Oh, guys, just improvise. Oh, what's all this? Cornelia. Marcus is Cornelia's lover. Oh, Marcus. Yeah, you're doing great. I have studied drama, you know. The princess has studied everything. Okay, guys, let's keep going. Brain's still watching after all. Right. Oh, Marcus, I missed you so. I wish never to leave thy side. Prithee, leave me from this place. And Steiner's over there, like, not computing what's going on. See, King Leo, thou shouldst give them thy blessing. Never! Never leave his side, thou sayest. Foolish banter, I'll not allow it. Cornelia shall marry none other than this man, Prince Schneider. Is that not so, Prince Schneider? Marry the princess, me? Never mind, he's calling you the wrong name, idiot. I and this traitorous crew I will put to death. I mean, when your captain of your knights and the trusted bodyguard to your princess is thinking about maybe going along with the whole marrying the princess thing on stage, only he believes it's in real life. You gotta start wondering. Pray, sweet daughter, come home to the castle with me. Nay, father, I shan't return. Cornelia, trouble me no more. This wedding is for thine own welfare, be mindful of that. Not if I can help it. Now is my moment of vengeance for my parents and for my love, Cornelia. I shall cut thee down. Oh, stage combat. Marcus, forgive me. I still love my father. Princess. Steiner's over there believing every minute of this. Spare my sweet Marcus. What have I done? I'm never to hear her loving voice again. I'm cursed. Am I cursed never again to feel her soft touch? Oh, cruel fate, thou hast robbed me of all my treasure. Oh, suicide, double suicide. Or, well, I guess that would be homicide plus murder. That would be murder-suicide. No, not murder. There was no intent. This year's show is splendid. It's not going to plan. So yeah, I guess we could assume that it's the same play every year because now now the queen is like, why did she have to die? Why? She doesn't even recognize her own daughter down there. I mean, yeah, she's wearing a hood, but Wow, what a show. Yeah, so sad. So this is the first time they've ever run it this way because of improvising, because they're trying to smuggle the princess out of the castle. I haven't climbed all the way over here. How about you, huh? These two poor little kids happen to have snuck into, like, the most murderous rendition of this play that's been done for years and years. Fool, I'm out of here! Some of my favorite lines in the game. Princess Steiner fully believing she's dead right now, having been stabbed to death in real life. Oh, and now you see the mage come out of Vivi. Oh, that's hot. It's time. He's like, let's go, let's get out of here. Let's turn the engine on this rig and let's blow this popsicle stand. Let's get out of here. What is going on? Steiner, don't follow me anymore. Captain, sir, we await your orders, sir. Well, I'm afraid I cannot comply. Stubborn as always, aren't you? Let's ditch Sir Rust-a-Lot and get out of here. Wait. Hey kid, you okay? Just random child running in. Yeah, I just tripped, that's all. That's no random child, that's Vivi. Vivi or Anisha. Alright. I don't believe there's a steal option in this battle either. So, this is another attack for SFX battle. And therefore, Hagen, my fury ends here. We can hit both of these guys one time, and they will both run off, doing minimal damage to our party for the rest of the battle. We're just gonna attack with these guys. Vivi is the only one who has real black magic instead of sound effects. I think Giant has summon magic, but all of the spells require too much MP for us to be able to use at level 1. Stabilizer's configured, good. Engine room is good to go, alright. Roger that. Let's blow this popsicle stand, let's go. Get those propellers running. Lady of the ship. I wonder if she has a name. Like in Ultimania Omega or a database like that. I don't know if anybody's ever thought to name that thing on the ship. So we can see how much the Queen treasures the safety of the princess here. She's got all these chain-linked ballistae shooting hooks of death into her ship. She obviously doesn't care much about her city either, or else she would have planned this whole thing a lot better than this. Like, obviously the city was built by the king who died, and then she added all this weaponry without planning for what if things go wrong. So here's our first boss battle. Well, no, it's not our first boss battle, but it's the next boss battle. And this again is just an awesome reason why I love Steiner and his whole idiot shtick. Because the bomb will grow over the course of a battle. Every time you hit it, if you don't deal a fatal strike, the bomb will keep growing, and if it grows enough times, it'll explode. Hey, look behind you. I'll not fall for such an old trick. Steiner is so used to people tricking him He doesn't want to be tricked again. But there's really something there, dude. Like, for real this time. Man, he's so gullible. But yeah, when a bomb dies, when it grows to full size and explodes, if you haven't killed it already, it will hurt you for the entire difference between its max HP and its current HP. So if it has like 80 HP and it's been whittled down to 1, then it'll kill you for 79 HP. So see, here's Princess Garnet's summons, and obviously they're all grayed out because we don't have that much magic attack. And Steiner is still saying he's not gonna fall for this old trick. Meanwhile, it's gonna blow. Oh no! So, oh, look at the look of satisfaction in that queen's face when she realizes that a bomb exploded right on top of a ship that's carrying her daughter. Let all of this sink into your minds. I'm gonna have to admit, when I first played this game, I wasn't familiar enough with fantasy tropes, or Final Fantasy tropes in particular. I didn't quite get how reckless the queen was with the life of her daughter. Just rage, no sense of remorse or nervousness of the health and well-being of her daughter. I was more surprised the first time I played this game than you guys are now listening to my commentary. But it's obvious that the only thing she cared about was the pendant that Garnet was wearing. And that'll come into the very front of the story soon enough. Huge mushroom cloud rising in the forest. I never imagined you would do such a thing. Perhaps you're not such a helpless little girl anymore. Sword. Sword. Is our little experiment ready? It's combat ready. Easily terminate the Princess Garnet it can. I need her alive. Bring her back at once. Notice she says, please don't hurt her. You know, a normal mom would say, please don't hurt her. She said, no, she says, I need her alive. So it's very ambiguous, but it's sort of telling. It's obvious to me on a second playthrough. She needs her alive. Not well, just alive. Dang, that's an evil queen. My back's killing me. Are you alright? Yeah, but the brain of this is wasted. Oh, that sucks. And we're coming up on the hour mark on the video here, so no one's ever made it out of here alive. Gosh, there's fire everywhere. It's out of control. Get the wounded out of here. So we're going into a forest and no one's ever made it out of alive. Goods out of here too. Weapons, items, anything we use. There's no way we can survive if all of our stuff is toast. I'm on it. Come be. There's a save move. Come on, cinematic sequence. What are they doing? Whole ship's gonna burn up. Looking for Garnet, can't find her anywhere. Maybe she fell off, got squashed under the ship. Oh no. First we kidnap her, then we kill her. We'll hang for sure. Good thing Garnet's not squashed under the ship. surprised you made it. Can't believe you jumped off. You're nuts, you know that? I didn't jump off. I got thrown out from the impact. So is everyone okay? Yeah, we've all got the devil's luck. But if you don't find Princess Garnet, we're all dead meat. Active time event. This is an ATE, the system for the game. What button is that? Try pressing the down button? Oh, so it's going to be the button in the center. It's going to be your big button on the top of the controller between the two knobs there if you're on PS4. The Forest Keeper. Whoa! There's Garnet and Vivi. Proof she's alive. Still coming. Watch out! Something got her. Okay, so we have reached the save point. And this will be the end of our video. I'm gonna go ahead and do... Nah, I'm just gonna go ahead... Wait. Let's see, which one is the newest data? Save. We want to save over the newest data. Right, this one. Yes. Okay. Alright, well this was StiltzkinKupo84 with Cat and Fan Gamer TV. Thanks for watching my Final Fantasy 9 playthrough. I may be doing a playthrough with my daughter in the future, depending on what she decides. I don't know. She might decide to just hop into some combats with me. But, however it is, we'll get Catherine involved at some point, whether on her own playthrough or just helping on 9. But, hit those likes, hit the subscribe, make my daughter as popular as she, always dreams of being in her head, because she's been saying hit like and subscribe since before we were even. So, everybody, I'll see you next time. Later.